Welcome to IMTEX 2025. Happy to be in the stall of Grandmaster. This is a company with a history and reputation spanning 40 years. I am going to give you, Mr. Samir, a challenge. That is summarizing the history of a 40-year-old company in 4 minutes. Is it possible?
Yes, I will try. It's a difficult job, but I'll try.
I think it is possible because you are an author as well.
Yes. I'll try.
Please go ahead.
So the company is a 40-year-old company. It was begun in the 1984 by my parents, Milind and Moini Kelkar. They started by making polishing machines for the pots and pans industry because they were requested by a friend of theirs to make a machine for him. So this is how they began in a garage with a very less amount of a capital, hardly 25,000 rupees. They had only the two people who were building the machines with them. Soon, once they built the machines for the pots and pans, many customers in India wanted those machines because these machines were not available in the country that time. These machines were being imported by a few people from Germany and European countries. Then in the 90s, they got into the development of the centerless belt grinding or the belt finishing machines. And that led to further developments in the flat belt grinding and the flat part deburring machines. 1996 was a game changer for the company as we got into the super finishing operation. Micro finishing and super finishing are technologies which are mission critical for the performance of highly precise automotive components such as the crankshaft and the camshaft. 1996 we developed the super finishing head which was able to achieve very fine finish parameters, and that really changed the direction of the company. We developed a range of the super finishing and the micro finishing machines for the Indian car manufacturers, the truck manufacturers, two-wheelers, which were earlier imported. Later on in the year 2010, we started to approach the Chinese market with these machines. The Chinese automotive industry was growing very fast, and they gave us an opportunity to build the machines for the Chinese market. The micro finishing machines were highly specialized, so the competition in the Chinese market was also with the German and the Japanese companies. We built machines for almost all the Chinese automotive OEMs, including the Shanghai General Motors, the Great Wall Motor Company, Chongqing Chang'an, and BYD, Dongfeng Honda, many machines. So, going to the Chinese market really made us a global company with a global reach. Subsequent to that, we have built machines for the North American market, for the Japanese market, for the German market, and now our vision is from here, we want to go to a very fine finishing level and be called a global technology leader in the super finishing and the micro finishing machines.
That is it.
Oh, was that an okay
I think yes.
articulation of the history? Yeah.
So what are the products now you have in your portfolio?
So we make the micro finishing and super finishing machines for automotive shafts, including the crankshafts, the camshafts. We make the super finishing machines for heavy rolls, including hydraulics, textile and paper machinery. We are launching in this IMTEX the super finishing machine for the raceways for the bearings. We also make the centerless finishing machines for advanced the tubes and bars. So we have a wide range of metal finishing, precise metal finishing machines in our scope or a product portfolio.
Grandmaster is really an innovative company. Give me more details about the award which you received from, or rather going to get from IMTMA.
Yes. We received the award in evening yesterday, and this is the IMTMA Design Award for an innovative design. The machine that has received this prestigious award is the bearing raceway super finishing machine. The bearing industry is making very high precision components and is dependent on very high cost import machines from Germany and Japan. We took the task to develop a machine to cater to this market about 4 years ago. To develop the bearing super finishing machine from scratch. We were helped in this journey by a government funding with a project which was funded by MHI, that is the Ministry of Heavy Industries, which was in a collaboration with IIT Madras.
Okay.
So we worked jointly with the IIT Madras team to come out with a unique design which would not only be equal but would be better than the competition. So we have a couple of unique features in this machine, including a robust oscillation system and a unique breakthrough stone wear monitoring system, because of which we have been given the IMTMA Design Award. We hope that this machine will give the bearing manufacturers in India an alternate as an Indian company to buy the machines in India. It will also give us an opportunity to take these bearing super finishing machines to the global market. We always believe make in India for the world.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have you assessed the demand for this type of machine in India?
Yes, like before we undertook the development of this machine, we had conducted some kind of a market survey or research, and which had indicated that there is a substantial amount of a demand for these machines in India. A number of machines are being imported every year, mainly from the developed countries.
Okay.
So we hope that this development will enable us to cater to that demand. Similar to the development of the micro finishing machines for shafts, in 2003 there was a significant demand for the micro finishing for shafts, and there was no Indian machine available that time. We have transformed that market with our machines over the last many years.
Is it? How many machines you must have sold? So, micro finishing?
The micro finishing for the crankshaft, camshaft and gearbox shaft, we have sold more than 500 machines.
Oh, I see.
From these 500 machines, over 200 machines have been sold in the China, and the rest have been sold in India.
What is the export potential for this type of machine?
So the bearing super finishing machine also has an exported potential. Specifically, the machine we have developed is for the medium to a large size bearings, and there are not enough alternates available internationally for the medium to large size bearings. So we selected a model which would cater to these bearings.
I think. And can you quantify the demand for such machines in the overseas market?
So in the overseas market, in the Chinese market, the demand is very big, but there are also the competition from China in the Chinese market. We will target high precision bearings in the Chinese market. But in other markets, there is a good demand for these machines, and there are not as many alternates available, not flexible and customizable machines that are available. So we hope to cater to that market.
I think. What are the latest trends in finishing?
Finishing is a fast evolving field, mainly because the manufacturing industry is realizing every day, every week, that fine finishing of engineered parts improves the friction, improves the wear, it reduces noise, improves the lubrication, and this is a key reason why the surface finishing specifications on various high performance parts is becoming finer and finer every year. So to take an example, if you take a typical shaft in an automotive powertrain, in the year 2003, when we started in that line, only a very few companies were doing the micro finishing operation at all. Now nobody is building those parts without doing the micro finishing operation. Many people have moved to not only a level 1 operation but level 2 and a level 3, which is a finer and finer finishing operation. So the importance of the micro finishing and super finishing is gaining every year, and we see the new applications come out every year. So I joke a lot of times that there are only two type of people in the high precision parts business. Ones who are doing super finishing and micro finishing today, and ones who will do super finishing and micro finishing tomorrow.
Okay. So where is the grindmaster?
So the grindmaster, as a technology pioneer and a leader and a developer, has been supporting the Indian manufacturing industry to migrate to high precision like finishing. Not only with the building of the machines, but also in helping to conduct a research and development in how the fine finishing will help the manufacturing industry. So we are a partner to the manufacturing industry in their journey to use fine finishing and improve the performance of the components and the machines that the various manufacturers are building.
Okay. So give you some idea of your infrastructure.
So we are a family-owned, family-run, but a professionally managed company. We are based in Aurangabad, now Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar in the state of Maharashtra. We have a facility that is like spread over 10,000 square meters, about 100,000 square feet, where we have a machine shop, a paint shop to make the components. We have a machine assembly facility to build machines. We make our own electrical control cabinets. We have a very strong engineering team which is doing the design of the machines, like mechanically, and the controls and fluids. We have a very strong research lab. So from a company of 200 people, almost 30 people, which is a 15% of our manpower, is in the research and development activities, and that helps us to keep up the pace and to increase the innovation level. So we have a research lab which is able to do the process research and build the prototypes and come out with this fresh like innovations. Apart from the facility in our headquarters in Aurangabad, we have an office in the city of Beijing in China, where we have a sales and a service team which is supporting the Chinese market.
Oh, I see. Your R&D is recognized by DSIR?
So we used to have an R&D unit which was approved and recognized by a DSIR until a few years ago. Subsequent to that, the DSIR scheme for R&D units lapsed. We still have an R&D unit is like still there, but now we do not have the DSIR recognition as that scheme has lapsed.
Oh, I see. Which year did you make the entry in Grandmaster?
So the company is as old as I am.
Yeah.
It's born in 1984. I joined in a Grindmaster in the year 2010.
Okay.
I had completed my mechanical engineering at the IIT Bombay. I'm a silver medalist from IIT Bombay. I did my masters in robotics and controls from the University of California at Berkeley. After that, I worked in a Swiss company for a couple of years in the research and development of robots and gantries. And subsequent to that, in 2010, I returned back to join the family business.
Okay. So what do you have to say about the legacy that you have inherited?
So I received a very strong base and a platform and a legacy of having an innovation, of building machines with a passion, and I think I share that. So I share the passion to build machines with my parents, and so I see myself as a trustee of that legacy to carry forward and to take the company to the new levels as a CEO of the company.
Tell me a little bit about the vision, your vision.
Yeah. So we vision, or we like envision ourselves to be a global technology like leader. Um, for me, a global technology like leadership means becoming very good at very specific technologies. So, which for us means the micro finishing and the super finishing technologies. To become a to become a global technology leader, we have to become the preferred partner for companies across the world.
Exactly.
So that is what we are looking forward to do. Yeah, and that is my vision, that we need to have a focus, and we need to develop in those technologies to an extent that we are able to have that reputation.
Okay. Our viewers also may like to know something about the new book which you are going to launch. Can you give some insight?
We are launching a book which is titled Garage to Global. It is a journey of the company since 1984 to today, the 40-year journey. The book is written by me. It is guided by Mr. Shailesh Sheth, who was like my mentor. The foreword for the book is written by Baba Kalyani ji,
Okay.
who has been supporting us with an opportunity to develop like newer and newer technologies since the 1980s. The book not only captures the journey of the company, but is describing the people and the passion with which the company has developed. Company like ours, it cannot develop without strong motivation from our manufacturing partners, which are our customers.
Yes.
So the book also is capturing the stories of how our customers, over a period of time, they gave us opportunities when we did not have a prior history, we did not have a prior experience. So for example, when we built the first of the crank machines, we did not have a prior experience, but there was a technocrat manufacturing the crankshaft who gave us an opportunity to build the first machine.
That's right.
So the book is capturing various such like incidents, and is really is trying to describe the core, the DNA of the company.
Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. So you are. I was asking about the sustainable goals of the company and the work you have already done so far in that direction. Some insights again.
Sustainability and environmental conservation is a subject which is very close to our heart. We consider sustainability as a part of our core values. It is a part of our DNA. We have evaluated what it will take for us to be a net zero company, and we are committed to doing what it takes. I will give an example. Most companies, when they talk of the carbon offsetting and the carbon footprint, they will talk of scope 1 and scope 2 emissions. We have gone a step ahead and have calculated our scope 3 carbon footprint. On the basis of that, we have made a goal that we need to plant 1 million trees by 2030. Towards that goal, we have already planted and grown 150,000 trees, and we are growing 100,000 trees every year.
Oh, fantastic.
Which means for every machine that we build and sell, we are planting and growing 1800 trees.
Oh, fantastic.
The second key target which we are working towards is to build a remanufacturing business. The machine tool has a lifespan of maybe 10 years or 15 years.
Yeah.
At the end of the lifespan, the machine tool, it still has very valuable components like the machine base, the headstock housings, which can be reused. The concept of a remanufacturing is to take back an old machine, completely tear it down to every small component and piece, and to rebuild the machine as good as a new machine.
Circularity.
It's a circularity in the manufacturing its process. We are able to reuse about 60 to 70% by weight of a machine
Fantastic.
and make a new machine with the technological modifications that have happened in the last 10 to 15 years. And the customer is benefiting in terms of the cost of the machine. He is getting the latest technology, and we both, the customer and us, have contributed something to a circular world.
Yes, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, and it has been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to talk with you.